Before a lead becomes sales on opportunity, a few things must be true. First, the account needs to match the ICP. It has to be the right industry. That usually depends of your company. If you have a specific niche that you focus on, then that should be an important signal for you. And then right size. In sales training, that usually means the number of sellers. Depending on the type of corporate training that you're using, you might just use employee size too. And it has to be the right function that's aligned with the ICP. Second, there is a real business problem connected to performance, not just interest in learning. Third, there is some level of urgency or active evaluation. So if they're just exploring, it's probably still marketing owned. And fourth, there is access to someone who can influence budget or decision making. Because without that, it's not really an opportunity yet. So ownership should be simple. Marketing owns awareness, nurture, and initial qualification. And usually that happens through website engagements, event marketing-led events, whether it's a webinar or an in-person event, until they start raising their hand asking those high-intent questions. The sales owns that moment where the discovery, the validation, and building the business case once the opportunity criteria is met. I would say also like RevOps, let's don't forget about RevOps. They really need to own the system and definition so there is no gray area. So you keep it clean by writing the definition down, like document everything and review it weekly. What I've done in the past is when it comes to these definitions is in actual console notifications, there is a link to remind everyone what are the definitions for life cycle stages and all these things. It's right there in the same notification if somebody wants to refresh in the flow of work. So if the team agrees on what qualifies an opportunity, there is less emotion and more clarity.